Hello and welcome to Lordaeron the Aftermath. It is a 12-player macro map set in Lordaeron and Casmodon. After the events of the Third War, you have to take control of one of the 12 major factions left in Lordaeron after the Third War, hence the name, Lordaeron the Aftermath. And you go and you kill people and you take control points. And it's fun, and I'm gonna walk you through because I'm that kind of guy. So, I have health bars on. I'm sorry. On our red, the Blood Elves, we have Xenomorphing. He's gonna be controlling the remnants of Kael'thas and Quel'Thalas and all that. On blue, the Scourge, we have Lucastio Madre. He's going to be controlling the Scourge. On teal, we have Spadiziu. He's going to be controlling the Burning Legion. He's got his Dreadlords and his everything evil. Blood is going to be our purple player. He's going to be the remnants of Dalaran. He's going to be a very small faction. He has two choices to either go Gilneas or establish New Dalaran. Great Mother is going to be the Dwarves, Casmodon, and Airy Peak, mostly unaffected by the events of the Third War, but they have their own problems. Johnny is going to be the Fell Horde in Outland. He's got Mek'Dairn and Kargath Bladefist, and his opponent will be the teal player. Gonfist Smurf is going to be the Horde left in the Eastern Kingdoms, not the ones with the Kalimdor. They have a tough life, and they're going to be out their base of Kargath here. Kriegslev is going to be the Forsaken. As we can see, he's already rushing Anderhall to fight the Scourge, because he's kind of alone. He's up against everyone. Nobody likes Forsaken. Not even the Undead. Dead Shannon is going to be the Cult of the Damned over here in Stratholme under the control of Kel'Thuzad and Baron Rivendare. Debro is going to be light blue. He is going to be controlling the remnants of the Silver Hand and the survivors of Lordaeron over here in the city of Tyr's Hand. Veneer is going to be the trolls of Jinthalor and Sulamon, and OrcX.exe is going to be controlling the Dark Horde, the Horde orcs who are not loyal to Thrall and are still trying to continue the mission of the Second War. So, now that everything's out of the way, we can see that blue is going to come here and rush Manhold Keep. Actually, that's Hearthglen. It's the same thing. Purple has gone Gilneas, but the interesting thing here is that pink went balls deep he rushed through and went to blue, got his crown. He's actually going to kill off these units here from light blue as well and get the XP from that, and they're going to get the XP from blue's army, who came up here for some reason. Normally you wouldn't see this. You might see them come down here through Alterac, but this is the confusing thing. Light blue making units here. I don't know why. They're just getting possessed here by pink from his elites, and he's gonna end up using these when he goes back to fight purple, is what I meant to say. So every unit here is a waste of gold. It gives pink more of a front line here to actually fight, and you're feeding him. You are literally giving pink the ability to farm off of you. And it's not good. Talon Forging is just gonna die. You just have to accept it. You didn't get him out fast enough. That's your reveal gone. And I think purple, the way pink is backing off makes me think purple is coming here really fast, but he's not. Purple kind of being slow. Normally, like, you would see pink right up his balls about now. But gray's coming over here as well to help blue. I say quote unquote help actually, because blue doesn't have much of anything. He's actually taking Arthas to Northrend, so he's going to creep here. So Gray's technically fighting alone. There might be a couple blue units here and there. Pink has taken Anderhall. He's got a forward base. Teal's coming over here too. I think he just wants to soak up XP or something, because he is still allied to Pink. Pink didn't take the Undercity. He just went straight rush into blue. And Gray's going to get wiped out here too. Oh shit! Teal. You don't have the book, do you? Okay, Teal doesn't have the book. It is going to be on Sylvanas. And you're going to see these Dreadlords are going to want that book. Yeah, even chat, give me book. Yeah, Pink with the book really early. If Teal was here a little faster, that could have been... Holy shit. That could have been something, but Teal, little asleep. I don't know if he's, like, actually, you know, microing here in Outland. Not too much. He hasn't creeped anything with, his Kasek, the Supreme. I don't think he has any control points to really expand at all. He's expanded down here a little bit, but Orange is just taking advantage of this. He's got most of Outland by now. Everything that he needs, really. He's got 8 control points to the Burning Legions, 3. He has the income. He has the space even to fall back on, and he's got the money from his income to keep fighting and fighting. Teal's gonna be a little bitch and trying to aim down Sylvanas. He's actually gonna lose Balnazar for that. Teal, you're a fucking dipshit. It's not worth it. You're actually not gonna kill Sylvanas. Purple could have been here. Purple could have probably actually killed off like Death Knell here and got his Lorna Crowley and gotten his by extension gotten his Darius Crowley. But Purple's a little slow here. Dark Green, are you fighting an Airy Peak? You gotta be. Airy Peak's still alive. I wanna check down south. Green's extended a little bit. He's gotten his base there. Yellow, I think, is giving him too much room. Yellow pushing down here, actually. There's some brown units here. But for the most part, Green has kind of free reign, and Magni's going to be in a bit of a problem. He's actually going to back up. Not a bad idea. This fight is, like, interesting. Dark Green actually left. Not see that. Teal is still fucking going for this book. Does he revive? I think he must revive if Pink is unallied to Teal. Is allied to Teal still? But I've never seen that happen. He's still trying to do this. Oh. You lost another Dreadlord. They can actually die from Purple. And fight. Stop. Stop. This is so not worth it. You've lost all your Dreadlords, dude, and you're losing Outland for a fucking book. Just get it later. Go take the Sunwell. What are you doing? You've literally lost this fucking game, as you had to have Epic Archimond. Yeah, and now you're unallied from fucking Pink, and he's gonna actually wreck your shit in without having to fucking right-click and, like... Now you can actually right-click, I mean. And he's not gonna act like, you know, A and then, like, click on you. Now, this has caused a little bit of a problem. Purple is in his base, but he hasn't pushed this advantage as much as he should. I can see this Teal player focusing over here. Not anymore, though. Because he's actually dead, and now Pink is going to push out, and he's going to kill Purple here as well, and probably keep his Death Knell alive, too. But, Teal, you're about the biggest idiot I've ever seen, and I have seen a lot of players, because I've played a lot of games, so some sort of freaking... See? Brown over here rushing Menethil Harbor. I shouldn't say rush, it's been a bit. He wants the base, he wants his demi-hero and everything. But south isn't really much of a fight. There was a fight here. I don't know if those are creeps or not. I missed something. Yeah, a little not much of anything happening here. Darkest Anvilmar actually died at some point. I didn't see this fight. He rushed into Brown's base here, and I guess he just got targeted, honestly. Not sure what happened to Kel'Thuzad. I don't think Light Blue came in here. Kel'Thuzad is a no health. Light Blue can easily go in here, speaking of going in here, though. Southholm is completely undefended. The Scourge team really dropped the ball. How is Talon alive, actually? What? I'm just wondering how he's over here more than, like, anything.
Our forces are under attack.
Purple is gonna get massacred here. He didn't actually go all the way in. I don't think Lorna Crowley is actually rescued here. Is that her in the cage? Can't remember. Anyways, Gen's gonna die here. Everyone's dead here. Like I said, these are knights, so these are actually Gilnean ones, but Charm is such a ridiculous spell in practice. So, purple, you kind of messed up. I don't know how else to put this. Red is going to come out here. He's going to kill Deathhold. I don't know if he's going to... Oh. Okay. He's got Aethys now. He's probably just going to take this control point and teleport out. I can see that happening. I don't see blue really being the one to have an aggressive Northrend. Yeah. This Grapefruit is fine, but still, Arthas being up here. I don't know. I feel like you gave up Lordaeron way too easily, and now you've kind of thrown it all on Gray. And Gray doesn't seem like the kind of player to actually be able to do that. No, Gray is not actually going to defend down there either. Kel'Thuzad coming Northrend. Probably to raise next Rammus, that's fine. Yellow ferrying Alexandros, giving him a free ride all the way down to Ironforge, so he doesn't have to make the perilous trip in a boat and possibly get sunk. There's a lot of... There's never really any fighting down here. If there is, I always miss it. Green and brown are actually going to fight here, I think. I don't know if green's going to push. You might get lured at best and lose these elites, but he's paying attention. He's actually going to back it up. Upgrade-wise, 1-1 on green on his melee. I think brown is probably in the same boat. 0-1. Not that big of a difference. It doesn't really matter. But this fight has to start. I'm going to watch this, and once I see those heroes get attacked, I'm going to come right back. Red has his Sunwell, I believe, yes? Yeah, he's got free Quel'Tha loss because Dark Green did disconnect. I don't know if he's gonna actually like push out into Stratholme here or what have you. Anyways, this fight started. Oh, Nekrosh is actually split here. If he's paying attention, he can get Drekthar. Green realizing this, maybe a little late. He's surrounded by his own shamans of all things. So he's gonna lose his book. Oh, come on. Aww. Okay, he didn't make it out. He's getting chased away. There we go, you got the book. You got your teleport. Purple. Kind of rebuilding his army. This is a lot of summons. These are the summons from Silverlane Keep of all things. I think Pink's the kind of player to know those are summons and he'll probably dispel them. Charm coming up on... Yeah, there's a dispel. Devour Magic coming out from these Highborn Sisters, actually. This isn't good for purple. It's the Crown Heal. You got your Crown Heal, you got your Healing Spray, you got your Healing Cauldrons, and you even have Life Drain. Just using it for a BM hero aim, actually. I mean, that's not really like a sustain kind of thing. I just felt like, I don't know, I felt like fucking just talking. Orange in the fastest outlane game I've ever seen. Because it's PvE. He's gonna push out of the Dark Portal anytime. Or maybe... there's other things he could do.
Our ally needs our help.
I don't think he's the kind of player to actually come in here and fight Teal. One inside the Twisting Nether here. Also, Archimonde crashes the game sometimes when he dies, so it's better just to leave Teal there. This freaking cube of shame. He deserves it. Once Silverlane Keep dies, like Purple's made the bad decision of actually defending this, because that's a death trap, and it's not really like a defendable death trap. And once it dies, these summons are out of the way. See, if I see these footmen ever coming at me like this, I know these are summons. And so does Pink. Those are dispelled instantly. You're wasting that cooldown. Use it for when you actually need to defend it. Choosing to revive again at the worst altar I've ever seen in my life. It's just gonna run away. There's not really much of a melee. These are like Dalaran units. He's banking on the summons to not get dispelled, which is probably the worst thing I've ever heard. The units that aren't summons are just gonna get charmed, and the ones that are gonna get dispelled. So even no matter what, you're losing units. You've got a couple footmen and a couple knights here, but really, you're just gonna get surrounded or slowed or something. Pink has a demi-hero who does have a slow. Again, it's actually gonna get away, so whatever I say doesn't matter too much. That sound. Oh god, I can't remember what that sound cue is. That's not the super plague, is it? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Something happened.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
And the swing. I want to see what Orange is gonna do. I want to see his plans. I also want to see this fight down south, but it kind of seems to be like a standstill, if anything. Yellow's actually gonna push up here. He's not gonna be able to like defend it. Brown and green are staring at each other through this freaking choke, and neither of them wants to push into it because these rock chunks are fucking pain in the ass. I don't blame them.
Our ally needs our help. We're under attack.
Red's just gonna kill off with a loss. Would you guys are so scared of each other. Why? Nah, you just played purple really bad. Teal left the game. Also, Pink does have purple of items. Because Teal was an idiot, and so was Gray, and so was Blue. And he's even got Orb of Corruption. Look at those stats. What the fuck? Doing? +2 from the bow, +5 from the crown, 10 from the book, 5 from the horn. That even gives Unholy Aura. It's +22 stats, so you didn't even level up stats. Okay, Light Blue finally making his move into Stratholme here. A little late. Like, I feel like next room should be down there too, and there's a lack of like fucking caring. It's not like Light Blue is going to be able to restore Lordaeron easily. I mean, he can get this Anderhall, he can get this Stratholme easily. The problem is going to be getting Capital City back. This Pink is fed. Pink doesn't look like he's fed because they're like, oh, Blood Oaths and so forth, they got 10 control points. But like, items and XP.
Research complete.
Pink is so busted with sustain that he can easily hold against like a player with 4 times control points. Hell, I've done it. You just have to pick your choke appropriately, and you can live for forever if they're not exactly the smartest. And considering the passiveness of Light Blue, I'm not seeing the most brain cells. Orange coming into the Dark Portal. This is why Brown, I think, didn't want to engage actually, because he's afraid of this backstab from Orange. And with good reason. There's no reason not to, like... You want green. If you're gonna fight as Brown and you know Orange has a free game, I wouldn't force the issue. So you're gonna be the one who has to fight Orange, whether you win or not. And that sucks. It's just like your positioning. I mean, that's how the map is. And nothing like wrong with that. but that puts you in a bad position. Anyways, lots of bloodlust coming out, lots of buffs and everything. Orange kind of in the same boat. He's got like McThernan, you are way too up front. You are way too up front. There's Infernals and shit that should be like dead, but these Pit Lords. If Brown had more everything in that fight, McThernan probably could have been aimed. I mean, not maybe, but I'm gonna shut up. You can never judge things entirely by how they look. I feel like Brown could have got something, but his heroes are so low that I feel like he would have actually lost if he actually went for like actual play. And now he's forced back into a position he doesn't want to be. He's trying to make the call if he wants to get out of here, or if he wants to try to go into Black Rock Mountain and try to defend there. It's a nice choke. The amount of siege and units and everything that Orange has, you can't defend both these ways. You're going to be defending up here, and this place is a death trap. There's not enough room for production buildings. The person attacking has just as much of a firing range as you for his ranged units. Honestly, I mean, maybe you have a little bit more, but your siege is going to be like back here. If you're attacking, it's not very good. Not at all. You're going to be cramped just from production buildings. You can't hold that.
Our town is under attack. Under attack.
Then green has to fight orange. I don't see yellow mating up and being the one to fight orange. Actually, I see Magni dead for some reason.
Our town is under siege.
So Strathbow is going to be light blues. He doesn't have to worry about gray or blue. And does anybody? Yes, you do, because they teleported down here. Teleported two Skullmans, which are still alive. Pink might get caught off guard here. His army isn't exactly the biggest. He's also got units trickling in here. Didn't actually kill off Gilneas. He's got bigger fish to fry in the form of blue and light blue. So I wanna be worried about Gilneas. You essentially take him out of the game. You can finish that off anytime. Lordaeron Nadox is gonna get aimed. There's so much aiming going on here. Arthas not in the best position. Units coming in from the left a little too late to actually be effective. Anumerag he's scared, dude. He's like, oh fuck, I'm next. Pink can't hold this. He's done the most he can. I would not blame him for running away right now. He's gonna ult with Sylvanas, actually. Fucking. Oh, he's gonna stay here. He's gonna get right up front even. Ult coming out. I believe that is Farinel's ult. Yeah, no, Farinel. Yes. Okay, I'm thinking Putris. He did not go pure plague route, the super plague. So that's gonna tick away at Blue's army very, very fast. I think they're like half health. You can't, Pink. You have nothing. You can't actually come out ahead of this fight, can you? You're gonna do as much damage as you can, but you gotta realize that you might be overextending your welcome anytime. He's waiting for a charm, I think, of all things, to come off cooldown on the Highborn Sisters, charm a couple more abominations, and stay in this fight as long as he can. Now he's got these Nerubian guards. He wants to charm these Nerubian guards and these abominations. He needs the front line. He wants the front line. He can fight if he has the front line. This is ranged squad is all his heroes. He's got some siege, and he's got Sylvanas, so he can keep the charm coming up. But he actually has to say this is gonna run away. I mean, the frostworms and everything. Light blue coming as well. Yeah. Let's fight who wins. Get back, Pink. You got enough gold to really just not have to be the one to fight here. Now, yellow's coming in from the top. Orange is coming in from the bottom. Green is gonna be stuck in the middle, getting rammed by McTherdan's massive Pit Lord Dong. I mean, think of the size of that thing. Have you seen You've seen like the cinematics where you see like man around his body. That's a fucking huge body. That's a huge dick, and it's gonna go right up Green's fucking ass pretty soon. Because I don't see him being able to do much of anything. He's at 400 gold. He's actually gonna lose his heroes no matter what. That's just who the numbers go to on the scoreboard at that point. Either way, that hero is not gonna be alive. Warren seems to want to go for Brown more than anything, and Brown, I think, has made the decision to go into, well, to the wetlands, but he's going to be focusing on this Dragonmore port, is what I want to say, and that is what he's going to do. You can kill off Kargath. You really could. It's not entirely out of the realm of possibilities. Blue has left the game. It's going to leave it up to Ray. Blue didn't even, like, lose. Like quote-unquote lose. I mean, Scourge has comeback potential all the way up until someone actually decides to come to Northrend and actually get rid of you. But up until that point, you can keep coming back until someone decides that, hey, I really don't like Blue. And I think Gray is still going to try to do his best here. He's extremely under-leveled at this point. He hasn't even been creeping Northrend. He's just been sitting in it. Green, realizing that his days are fucked and he doesn't have an ally, he's gonna go True Horde probably. He's launched Warsong Hold. He's got his Garrosh. Going True Horde wouldn't be a bad idea. There's no blue, and Gray is extremely not a good player. And passive on top of that. Like you can have an aggressive noob, and if you're like getting wrecked somehow, and it's just attack moving into your army, you can lose. It's embarrassing, but extremely probable that it's a thing that could happen. Pink getting pushed in by Silverhand, who has had all the free time in the world. So he hasn't been contested by Gray, Blue, anything, except for that early game where they went for the keep in Hearthglen. But even then, I wouldn't really call that much of a fight. And Red has a free game, so it's not like there were trolls to contest if Red should lose. Not like Dark Green players ever really go up top, unless they focus on Jintalor. But anyways, Pink, he's got a nice balanced army. He's got these Venomous Spiders in case there were to be flying units. He'd be able to net them, then charm them. He's got to target down Garrett though. It's unrevivable, so I hate to see him go. This humanity's in peril because Light Blue totally lost his fight. Extremely convincingly, he's got like, oh, I got Silverian Clerics, I can just spam chain heal. Yeah, but your mana economy sucks balls because he didn't turn heal off autocast. He didn't dispel anything either. This hero squad here is gonna hold this entire group off. The siege line is extremely nice aimed attack from your own siege or something would be enough to kill it. But Red finally making a move. He's come out of Quail to Loss to come help Light Blue restore Lordaeron. You give, I think Light Blue gets like 1,000 gold. It's something ridiculous. And plus you kill the Forsaken. You deny like Farinel from reviving if you kill the Apothecary. He's gonna aim down Death Knell here. Purple's sadly out of the game because his teammates are carrying him, with the exception of I think Yellow, who lost Magni at some point to Brown of all things. Brown, not a bad player, just honestly a hard faction to play. Someone's gonna say Curry. Brown isn't hard, you gotta do X, 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 and X. But your positioning is terrible. You don't really have, you're so far removed, but in the middle of everything at the same time, but you don't have the advantage of like Yellow, where you get this whole closed off area here with control points and creeps and shit. Like you gotta fight what's yours. Green kinda has the same thing, except it's a little weird because he's in the middle of everything, but he's still in a position where he's secure. Plus, he has an ally. Brown doesn't have an ally. Yellow has allies. Brown's on his own, and he's. It's such a weird faction.
Our town is under attack.
I pity Brown mains, because honestly, what do? Getting forced back into Lordaeron capital. Oh, get Alexandros, go for that aim. The gate is closed. You have everything you need to reasonably kill him. You got the towers focusing on him. Kel'Thas is gonna throw down this flame strike to try to kill you. He's gonna get through. No. Sylvanas is level 11. What? The more you back off as light blue and red, the more that phrase that. The more you back off against Forsaken, more time they have for their cooldowns to refresh on their elite so they can charm your front line. And that seems to be Kriegs' like strat here, if you will. And I don't want to say strat because that sounds like it's his main goal, but it's working for him, admittedly. But that's not who we're looking at. We're looking at Horde and Gray. Lots of Frost Armors in the back here, not getting dispelled by Green. Next Ramus up front too, and that's never fun to deal with. Parasite, summon units. There's a dispel somewhere that needs to come out. I don't. Okay. I feel like if Gray wanted to, he can actually come up this way and sneak some units into the back here and start attacking the base, which will force Green to not take a fight he wants. He wants to kind of stay in this awkward choke. It's like the weirdest choke ever, because you're like, you look at that and you're like, it's not a choke. He also wants to fight here because he wants to keep this base alive with his Tuskars. And it's not going to happen, I don't think. Green has been pushed back too much by Gray here. Sadly, these Tuskars are not gonna be a thing. Tuskar Chieftain coming out. He's got a command aura, and he's gonna die, and he's not gonna be trainable again. I don't know how Garrosh is losing so much health. I don't know how Gray. It's Naxxramas. Honestly, magic damage hurts front lines. Green left down to nothing but a couple catapults and... Okay, this is what I wanted to see. True Horde coming out. You don't have an ally, it's only Forsaken's gonna join you. So, fuck it. If you're stuck in Northrend anyways, just fight Gray, and you're gonna need that power spike from True Horde. You get your Sky Shredder now, it's kind of like a bootleg Skybreaker. It's not like, it's on this, wow, the Skybreaker, because you're like, you think of the Skybreaker and you're like, oh shit, this fucking LTF, dude. Even an LTA where it isn't as good, it still has like that, it's got that status to it. But he's gonna go True Horde, he's gonna get Nazgrim and Siegecraft your Black Fuse. He's gonna keep going, because, well, no, Kargath's actually dead, so when Gorn dies, he dies. I don't even think he's like, yeah, he's in a boat. Light blue and red cannot kill this together. Now, there's not a player to take advantage of this. Actually, I think Gray theoretically could. I think Skullman's still alive, so if he wanted to, Gray can push back on the Eastern Plague Lands. But it's not a thing that's going to happen. Light blue getting a little overextended with this hero squad here. Chain Heal is going to come spammed out a little prematurely. You're not using that effectively. Like, you're just using it because you can, it feels. And that's how you waste your mana. Actually, I say this, but he's got enough mana to do it a couple more times, but he's still wasting your mana. Okay, Twilight Hammer coming out from Brown. It's It's probably his best call. He just wants, it's a whole game of power spikes right now. He's all alone. So he's gonna try his luck with Cho'Gall because orange is just got a lot of space. Yellow is an extremely passive player. He's actually gone north. He's launched the expedition to get his heroes. He's not gonna go Dark Iron. A dark Iron Twilight Hammer alliance would probably be the counter to orange situation, or at least delay him and hamper him effectively for someone else to kill him. The way it's going right now, he's gonna have a lot of free time. Now, Garrosh, level 10, he's got his cool kid Leap. I hate that Leap. Gray focused mainly on summons here. Not so much on actual, like, frontline. And it shows, because these Orcish Cannon Towers actually chunk away at his casters and summons in a way that is ridiculous. There it is, there's that Leap. Look how much damage it does to that caster backline. He's gonna get up here and start beating the shit out of Kel'Thuzad, I think. There he is. No, he's not even hitting Kel'Thuzad. Next Ramus coming out from Gray a little too late. Oh, come on. Horde. He is right there. You gonna let him get away? No, you don't. You show him how the Horde rocks and rolls. Yeah, get out of here. So. Now, questionable next Ramus play here. I assume you must have units in there. I don't know where next Ramus is on the map. It's right here. Oh no, you're just starting to train ghouls. While the door is open. And it's planted on the ground. Surely this is the strat. This is what works. You've got no heroes. You're waiting for Kel'Thuzad to get his mana back so you can revive him. Pink. Pink managed to push back. Red and light blue. Light blue actually left like a little. Yeah. He wasn't even losing. He just couldn't get. He lost Alexandros at some point, I believe. Scarlet Crusade. I didn't get to see him die, if that's what happened. That's why he left. I think the red wanted to go in ally pink, actually, going by what the chat says, and that could have been strong. It's not a path I see a lot. It's an interesting path, just because it's like, wow, pink isn't going fucking solo. Wasn't that cool? Speaking of pink, this bootleg pink player, or Twilight Hammering player, is pushed all the way back to the Bastion of Twilight. He's got a couple of units here. He's got Cho'Gall. He's got his hammer, but Magtheridon and Infernal send so many Doom Guards assisted to help you, summoned to assist you in Outland, and that is a lot of Doom Guards. I don't know how else to describe what I'm seeing other than that's a lot of Doom Guards. Holy shit. You can't reasonably fight this, can you, Twilight? He's gonna push in here. He's got so much gold, I assume. I haven't looked at his gold. He's sitting on 1,000, over 1,000, which in LTA terms is like being a billionaire. Because you're always broke in maps. You're always broke in this map. Except for like late game where you just don't spend gold. Oh. Karkath. I don't know if you guys saw that. So I'll explain. Orange used his ult. He waited for Twilight Hammer to try to teleport out on Ren with the book. And then he ulted with Karkath to interrupt and finish off Ren Blackhand so he cannot teleport. Lose his hero, he would lose his army. It's a wrong player. And now he's just stuck on Cho'Gall, who actually has the book. I don't know how he picked it up. I guess that's not important.
Our town is under attack.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, if Dwarves were to focus on Northrend this completely, the abandoned south, I would not have a problem with this at all.
Our allies' town, sacred grove is being desecrated.
Elves coming Northrend. Yeah, they're gonna focus on Northrend with Yellow. Yellow is not gonna be able to exactly defeat Orange. Orange is ignoring him right now, but Orange made a decision that he didn't like Yellow very much. I don't think there's much Yellow can actually do against it. But the problem here is that Red, without knowing it, I mean, there's no way he could know it. I mean, maybe he could if he looked at the scoreboard and figured True Horde would be focusing Northrend. He's actually going to help out Horde here by keeping Gray at bay in a way that allows the Horde player to come over from the left side of Northrend, take out the control points on this side, while Gray basically allows him to do it. Not by choice, but in a way that he has to. He has to pick his fight. Admittedly, there's places he can go. This is probably his best defendable position. I mean, Naxxramas is portable. Really, you can probably go back to Ice Crown, but you don't have the income to actually really fight anywhere. Like, this is what happens when you passive. You die. You can't let the starting fight just completely destroy you, and it's hard. It's not hard as Gray because you have your backup like that, but if you lose like the first fight is like purple, like, yeah, you're fucked. Like, you have nowhere. It's like a straight on fight. Like, you got pink up here. It's like Dota, except there's like here's your first tower you gotta take out. You gotta take out this one, and like, guess if you gotta take out like this one, and then you keep like here's your Nexus. Like, you got your Gilneas, and you get your Death Knell. So you're just trying to constantly push. You're always gonna have like a player to your right. Like, Blue's gonna be over here. He's not gonna let you have Anderhall for free like we saw here. He made a really dumb decision and decided to go to Glen for no apparent reason. Earthwind actually still alive of all things. But like, you're zoned out. Sometimes you'll see someone take Alterac. I've never seen a purple do it. I've seen like light blue and red do it, but never a purple. Like, you're just completely zoned out. But I feel like it's more of a possibility for purple to come back if anything than pink, because pink is strong, but if you whiff at the start, you're in such a terrible position. Gray? No, you got no excuse for that. Like, you just completely abandoned Stratholme even. Light blue took like 20 minutes to actually come to Stratholme and let him. Now you're gonna lose Naxxramas for your troubles. You can leave after Naxxramas dies, so I'm not gonna blame you for that. That is completely understandable. Yeah, it's gone. Valhorde's gonna have a free ride right into the gates of Ironforge because Yellow's not here and it's open. Yellow, nicest control point's still around. Bruh, that's a bruh moment. I don't know how else to describe that. Like, what? Now, I don't know what happened to like the Alliance. They're still gonna be on like the right side here, right? Dwarves are gonna completely focus on killing Gray for some reason. I mean, you can kill off this and like put a mine down and start mining gold from the heart of Naxxramas. But you're not gonna do that, are you? No, you're not.
allies' town. Our
'Cause
warriors
you-
have engaged the enemy.
Are so panicked by Orange, who you've let have a free game, essentially. You're so scared of him that you're gonna panic and build a shop and teleport down here, which I understand. 6/6 on melee and range. I'm sure his casters are even 6. I don't. Someone find me a caster. I need to prove my point that Orange is maxed. I don't see a single caster. Take my word for it. Yeah, just take my word for it. You're gonna have problems because Red isn't in the best. He isn't in the worst position. He's not in the best one either. Neither are you, Yellow. But seriously, 21 control points on Orange, and he is a solo race. Like you gotta remember this. Also, your levels suck. What the? How are you level 7? Yeah, you probably yeah. What are you doing? What is anyone doing? You know, Pink is down here. If he opened that portal, I would have loved it. Sadly. Orange is gonna have a free game. He's gonna, like... It's free farm, dude. This is some freelo.
Research complete.
Like, True Horde isn't even taking Northrend in the most effective manner. Like the Nexus probably... No, okay. I take it back. But really, you should be way more productive here. You're losing the units that... Hold on. Yellow's actually moving him. He's actually focusing in 2 places at once, such as a new one.
Work complete.
Built a shop here. Don't. Okay, Yellow, you used your level up shard right off the bat. First of all, you bought a teleport scroll on here. You go Northrend. I swear to God, I'm not gonna look at you for the rest of the game. You're just on your own, because you're like, honestly, just leave. Okay, you went Dark Iron. Have fun on your own. You're not gonna be able to kill frickin' Orange alone as Dark Iron. You need help from Red. You also got units up here still. You're just all over the place, aren't you? Skybreaker. Really? You're gonna lose that. Okay, Dark Iron is gonna ally THC. It's a little late. That is a little late for that. That is something I don't like.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Oh man. Okay. I'm not gonna knock it. But I am gonna knock this terrible, terrible defensive Iron Forge. Admittedly, dude, I'm Dark Iron. I don't need to defend Iron Forge. Yeah, fine. That's fair. But you do need to kill Orange. You are at 50 control points. It's not like you can't. It's not like you can't do it. You're just extremely underleveled compared to him, and you don't even know the way out of Blackrock Mountain.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Because your hero squad is going the completely opposite direction. Like,
Our forces
Orange?
are under attack.
I don't think he has a teleport scroll. Okay, he's got one. He keeps one of Magtheridon, so he doesn't get surrounded and trapped or what have you. THC is gonna call it GG. Oh, you lost Cho'Gall. Yeah, you can leave. That's, you know what, go for it.
Our forces are under attack.
I think it's a Northrend. He's got nothing else to do, so he's gonna kill off the Frozen Throne probably. He's gonna get his Valkyr base. I don't know if he wants Empowered Sylvanas, but I can totally see him. Well, Blue doesn't have any units to take over. Yeah, he's gonna leave. They're not allied anymore, even. He's just gonna run Rend right at. Right at.
We're under attack.
Ragnaros here.
Your building is complete.
could see Red being the hero here. He's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one to solo as Alliance.
Our tower is under attack.
This I do want to see. I do want to see Red and Pink ally, but see if they do it in a part 2. Because I'm at the halfway point. Yay! So, I'll see you guys on that video whenever it goes up. See my Mag Theridin solo here. Okay, have fun. See ya.